Hi there, it's Phyllis again. One of the things that I spoke about in the very first video was that mind-body connection. And I really wanted to talk a little bit about why that had become apparent to me. And this was as a result of somebody getting in my DMs and saying, well, why was I looking at the mind-body connection? And the reason why it's become more apparent to me is over the years, especially as an osteopath, um, where I've treated thousands, probably hundreds of thousands of patients because I've been a clinic tutor as well. I was a clinic tutor for 15 years, might even be 16 years, and I'm still a clinic tutor with pediatrics. And actually, you see it a lot in pediatrics too. But is that whole connection between how we're feeling, how we're reacting, and what's going on up there? Because often we separate the two. We don't look at them both together and think about how one has an effect on the other. Maybe we think of it in a really abstract way and we don't focus on it, but it's having seen how people are um, so affected by what might be going on for them and how that also affects the body has just become more and more apparent. I'm dealing with it more and more with patients. One of the things we often say is, when we're taking a case history, we might say to them, and how are your stress levels? Well, some people say stress. I don't know what stress is. You don't necessarily need to ask that. It's like, well, what's going on for you? What else is happening in life? And when you realize that there are other things going on in their lives, they sort of like come in saying, I've got real pain in my neck or my upper shoulders and stuff. Often they'll know it's because, if they're sitting at desk, they're sitting like this the whole time. I'm exaggerating, of course, and that might be causing it. But it might well be that they said, well, I've actually been away. I've been away from my desk. I've not been doing the same things I always do, but I've got these real aches and pains, and it's really, you know, causing me problems. And then you'll say, well, what else? What's been going on for you? Well, no, I've been really relaxed. I haven't been doing anything. But yeah, this has been going on. Sort of like, a relative has got a lot of stress. They're a really close relative, and they've been going through a lot of stuff at the moment. And I've been trying to support them. Hello, that's again because it's going through your body. And there's a connection there between what's happening and how you're thinking about those people, and also what's happening with you. And your body is sometimes showing you that there's other stuff going on and maybe we need to address both. And, you know, there are all sorts of ways that you can be affected by it when we're coaching people, and having conversations with people and helping them. As a coach, what I want to do is to help you to move forward. And sometimes when there's a lot going on, you're in pain, that's causing you to be a little bit stressed, there's other stuff going on, then your ability to make good decisions is impaired. And it might well be that as well as that, you now got aches and pains that you hadn't had for a long time that suddenly have come back. But yet, when you then look at it, there's loads of chronic stress that might be going on or other situations that are causing you to have this bodily reaction as well. So there's all, without going into the science of it, there's so much of a connection. And that's what's fascinating to me. It's what I want to do my research on. I'd love to do a PhD. If anybody out there wants to sponsor me, woo, I'll be welcome. But yeah, that's, it's just so fascinating. And I'm not going to go on because I'm going to go over my 5 minutes if I do, and I'm trying to keep these under 5 minutes. But that's why I speak about that mind-body connection in the talks that I do to various, in various corporate places or within the NHS. It's just such an obvious, strong connection. And we, for so many years, separate what's going on with the head and what's going on with the body. And actually, we know we're one being, we're one thing. So really, it's connected. Okay, can stop there. I'll speak to you again soon. Take care. Bye.